Ladies and gentlemen, this is KATT Williams, a.k.a. Money Mike, a.k.a. Pimpin', a.k.a. Denzel Washington's son, and you are hanging out with the grown-ass kids. Tell them Pimpin' sent you.
No, I hear you, man. So how'd it come out, you and Dipset? How did it happen?
Well, you know, whether you're a fan or not, when you think of Dipset, you think of rich, fly, flashy, fur, women, cash, etc. And that's everything that I stand for and believe in. So I was already Dipset long before.
Okay. All right, so how's it being around Cameron and Jim Jones and the whole camp?
It's beautiful. I mean, you just really want to be, around some dudes that you could really fuck with. No homo. You know, you want to make sure there's some dudes that, you know, like the worst thing is being on a team when like most of your team is like not dudes you would kick with. You know what I mean? Like we've all been in that situation when you're in a team and you're like, these dudes are whack. Like, these are not thorough people at all. Like, you know, so it's a good thing. You know, Cam has supported me for quite a long time. It just made sense for this to happen. I mean, before I signed Dipset, you know, the album was already 85% done. So I already had Snoop, E40, Lil Jon, Paul Wall, Mike Jones. They were already on the album. So to be able to have that already in my pocket and then add to that Cam, Joel, Santana, Jim, come on now. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Dipset Bird Gang. Yeah.
And also, I was watching the Boondocks earlier, and I heard a pimp named Slickback. How did this happen, man?
Well, you know, most actors will tell you that the one thing that you don't want to be in this business is stereotype. But they don't understand that, you know, stereotype is just a word people throw out so that they have an excuse for why they didn't make it to the level they want to make it to. Denzel Washington is stereotyped as Denzel Washington. That's why we watch all of his movies, because in all of his movies, he's Denzel Washington, and we like Denzel. So, you know, a pimp named Slickback is a no-brainer. Aaron McGruder is a genius. People say the word nigga for free. He gets paid to say it. You gotta understand, I'm dealing with all pimps in whatever venue that they're in. So it's a pleasure to do that. We're getting ready to do that movie. I'm working on a movie called Norbit with Eddie Murphy, Cuba Gooding Jr., Tandy Newton, Charlie Murphy and Eddie Griffin, and myself. So we're working on that right now. 3rd season of WILdin Out. Got a movie, a David Talbert film with myself and Megan Good, Loretta Devine, a great cast. And then I got a movie called Mama's Boy with me and John Heder, who's Napoleon Dynamite, in case you hip-hop heads just wondering. So we're working on that. And, you know, the album, the HBO special comes out in the fall. So we'll have an album, an HBO special, and we'll have those things. And then you other comics can figure out what restaurant you want to work at. You have to understand that in everybody else's industry, there is a process of determination, which means like if you make burgers for a living and you keep burning the burgers, they're going to fire you. You're not on burgers anymore. They'll move you to Shakes, to the register, but you can't keep burning McDonald's burgers. Okay, in comedy, we have comics all over this country that get on stage, get booed, people don't like them, and they still, the next day, they're a comic again. So part of my job is to eradicate them. And if you're a bullshit comic, why are you diluting our game when there's so many funny comics out here struggling and you eating up stage time? So if you're not funny, that's kind of the most important part of being a comic. So even Ricky Smiley, if you watching this, you have to understand, like,
I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying I'm saying big or small, like wherever you fit. I'm just saying you have to understand that it's real thorough right now. It's real thorough, and Richard Pryor is gone. The king is dead, and we have to come to grips with that the king of all of this is gone. And so now it's time for some new things, and it's not going to be fun and games anymore, that you get to just steal comics jokes and go around the country and steal bits and pieces from people and still perform, because people are coming now that'll hit you in your throat while you're telling the joke. Remember, we warned you.
That's real talk. Dipset Bird Gang. That's what it is. I'm Jeremy Hassel. That's KATT Williams. If you see him live, make sure you check him out. He's doing a lot of things. Make that money. We're out. Peace, man. All right. And right now, we get to the generic portion right here. All right. So when you go online, what websites do you go to?
I only go to MySpace.
And what's your MySpace so they can come grab it?
KATT Williams.
All right. And when you hear Oprah, what do you think about?
Black icon, 9 billion, the finest woman God ever created.
I just got a text right now from the Mixtape Kings, and they love mixtapes and think you're funny, and they want to know what mixtapes do you listen to?
I probably buy like 20 mixtapes a month. Like I listen to anybody's mixtape, but I'm always trying to hear what's new, what's out, what niggas is feeling on the streets, who's putting out what. So I don't even discriminate. I don't have those type of hang-ups. I'm any mixtape anywhere.
What was the last good one you heard? Do you remember?
Man, mixtape? Man, that was good. No, the crazy part is trying to get the name. But the Hell Rail mixtape is probably better than like most people's album, because we bought it as a mixtape and I forgot. And when I put it in, listening to it, I forgot that it was a mixtape. I thought it was an album. That was good, but I'm biased because I'm Dipset. There's a lot of them out there. Green Lanterns was good. Games Ghost Unit mixtape was hot. Oh yeah, I'm on there. Chris and Little Neefy. Oh my fault. Shameless plugs. But yeah, I'm a mixtape fan.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, man.